very busy and star-studded morning here at Churchill Downs as we're now only a week out from the Kentucky Derby. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Welsch with the Daily Racing Form Kentucky Derby Clocker Report, brought to you by the good people from Spendthrift Farm, the home of 2020 Kentucky Derby winner and Horse of the Year, Authentic. Like I mentioned, today was the busiest day of them all on the Derby workout front. 11 overall, two of them right after the track opened at 5:15, and the rest doing a very hectic 15-minute session at 7:30. We'll go right to the start. The two Brad Cox horses, they came out at 5:15. Stablemate Cyberknife and Zozos, both two of the three Brad Cox horses now pointing for the Derby, and I thought both were very impressive today, especially Cyberknife. He had a great work last week, another very big work today. 5/8 and 59 and 4, and I think a minute and a fifth. Cyberknife getting a bit of a faster time as he broke a length back. The two horses finished even, galloped out extremely well. I thought Cyberknife a little bit better nearest the rail, but Zozo's holding in with his more highly regarded stablemate with Florent Giroux on Cyberknife and Flavian Pratt aboard Zozos this morning. As we get move forward to 7:30, 9 more Derby workers, starting with the Todd Pletcher, a couple of Todd Pletcher teams. The first one, both Derby runners, Charge It and Pioneer of Medina. Like I said, I've been waiting to see Charge It work. He's had a great week here. Last week, he worked in company here with Cezanne, an older multiple graded stake winner, and he more than held his own with Cezanne, and he was very good again today. They both were good. I thought Charge It a little better. Louis Sayers aboard, an easy half mile, 47 and 3, galloped out 59 and 4, eased up 3/4 and 12 and 3. A bit of an eventful moment as they were approaching the wire as the siren went off, indicating a loose horse on the track. You know, the riders get a little cautious at that point, obviously, but fortunately they corralled the loose horse quickly and there was no incident, and Charge It and Pioneer of Medina were able to actually pull up a full mile in 39 and 3 on my watch. Mo Donegal went in company with My Prankster. Similar kind of move, sort of maintenance-y with a big gallop out, 48 and 4 for Mo Donegal, best of the team near the rail. Galloped out 101 and 3, eased up 6 furlongs in 14 and 3. And Mo Donegal had Irad Ortiz aboard. A little stiffer work than his first one here last week, more total maintenance last week. And Mo Donegal, like Charge It, have both looked extremely well since I've been here for the last 8 or 9 days. Another team of Derby workers to go in company today was Smile Happy and Tiz the Bomb for trainer Ken McPeak. Unfortunately, the work, I just don't think went as it was intended to. Smile Happy dropped about 5 lengths off his mate, never really made up the ground, maybe made up a length and a half or so with jockey Corey Lannery aboard. Both of them just I thought average looking, but again, I thought Tiz the Bomb was the better of the pair. But again, the work did not go as planned, so that might have been a factor there. Classic Causeway, late to join the Derby party after a very good 5 furlong work last week. Trainer Brian Lynch and his connections decided to go into the race, and he had another good move today. Went in company at Julian Leparoux aboard today, 6 furlongs in 13 and 1. Broke a couple of lengths back, easily disposed of his workmate, and drew off well and did it, like I said, very easily. So Classic Causeway seems to be doing well. He's going to be an important player in here as one of the definite pace factors in this year's Derby. Other Derby workers during the 7:30 session, Unoho, a nice half mile, 47 and 3, out a minute flat. Nothing wrong there. Barber Road, last week, I liked his work last week. It was oddly orchestrated, very slow early, and then sent hard to finish and gallop out strong. Today, more maintenance-like. I didn't think his gallop out was quite as good today, but he was kept well off the rail. I don't think they wanted him to do too much, but I thought he's had a pretty good week here as well. Tawny Port, the third Brad Cox runner in the field. He worked after the break as well in company. Went a half mile in 49 and 2, galloped out 2 and change on my colleague Dave Grenning's watch. And, he looked fine. He had Florent Giroux up. It's kind of got like a turfy action to me. It looks like maybe at some point he's going to be better suited to the grass, but nothing wrong with his move today. And also at Keeneland this morning, Happy Jack for trainer Doug O'Neill worked a full mile, I think officially 39 and change. I timed him off the tape in 40 and change. he was all in from the half-mile pull to the wire. I mean, this was his big work, his hard work, and a stamina enhancing kind of move, I guess, that we've seen from Doug O'Neill in the past. On the Oaks front, Nostalgic, whose workmate Mendenhall was the horse that got loose earlier. They got her back. They went in company. Nostalgic, I thought, looked good. Half-mile 49, very easy. Galloped out 2 and change on, that was on my watch. Dave Grenning had her too. I think we had just about the same time there. But a pretty good move. I thought she's doing okay. Nothing wrong with the way Nostalgic is trained since I've been here. The one disappointing work this morning, Kathleen O. Went in company with stablemate Smoke and Tea, and was set down hard to finish. Could never get by Smoke and Tea, and even on the gallop out, under a ride, Smoke and Tea got the better of her today. They went half in 48, galloped out in 1 minute and 2, up 13 and 3. That was also on Dave Grenning's watch. And also Candy Raid, an easy half, 48 and 4, out 2 and 1. That was during the Oaks Derby session. A little later, Ken McPeak sent Cocktail Moments out with the rest of the regular workers. There were probably about 60 horses on the track by the time she came out. She had Corey Lannery aboard, and she went a half mile in, I think, 48 and change. She was very rank early and then kind of settled in. Just an okay move for Cocktail Moments. So that's the Derby Oaks picture from this morning. We still got some important works coming up, especially tomorrow. The potential Derby favorite, likely at least co-favorite with Zandon. Epicenter works for trainer Steve Asmussen, who will also send out Echo Zulu. And we'll also have Crown Pride, who had another very good morning today, a carbon copy of what we talked about yesterday. Very aggressive. He's doing terrific. He's been doing terrific all along, certainly doing extremely well since coming out of his big work here earlier in the week. So all the horses now have to be on the grounds. The ones in California, Florida will be up here, have to be here by 11 a.m. on Monday. So we'll get a good look at everybody starting early next week. And we're going to have plenty to report as we move forward, Kentucky Derby 2020. So keep it right here at DRF.com for the best coverage of this year's Derby and Oaks.